Hello, I am back. Hi, happy Saturday. Can you guys see me and hear me okay? Hello, hello, hello. I missed you guys. I wasn't live yesterday. Don't worry. I was still working though. We got a lot going on. We're going to have new intros, new membership videos, patrons working on going up. We'll have new members emojis by tonight, and you're going to get a plethora of pre-records. So I am overloading your YouTube timeline. We have plenty of lives today, so we're gonna get right into it, bright and early. It's not even 1 p.m. where I'm at, so it's definitely early for a Saturday. Shout out to all of you guys for being here. Shout out to all the replay viewers, new members, new subscribers, all of that. We're leveling it up, so I appreciate all the support. We're gonna get into Ashley Flynn today. We have Lindsay Clancy, we have Kenzie, we have Epstein, we have Jody. We have a lot. So let's just get right through it. Shout out to you guys for being here. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Psycho Nerd. Hello, hello, early live. Yes, early live. I wanted to, hey, Darla, and hey, Lisa. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. I saw Asane in here. Robert, hello, hello. So much going on. Yeah, there is. There's a lot. So, and I want to stay on top of it. And we do have a new, we're going to start Lindsay Clancy today, but we're also starting a new case tomorrow. We'll be back to Gypsy tomorrow too, just so you guys know. With that being said, we are going to be talking about the Ashley Flynn case today, murder case. Ashley Flynn was 37. This is out of Ohio. I'm not sure what the hell is in the water over there. We have Kenzie case from there. We have the Tepe case, Spencer and Monique. We have Peyton case, which we will be covering tomorrow. That is new on the channel as well. Please peep the playlist. I have been trying to organize them and make a playlist for everything, even if I just have one video. Doesn't mean we're done talking about it forever. So definitely make sure you go support over there. So yeah, lots of stuff in Ohio. But yes, this was out of Ohio on February 16th. She was shot in the head. Her husband is a former American Idol contestant. 2013, I believe, is the year he was on American Idol. He is also a worship leader. He called 911 reporting a possible burglary, and it's supposed to be like a burglary gone wrong. Investigators later determined that there was no intruder and he was the one who did it. So I have the police report and the criminal complaint. We're going to read those. We're going to listen to the 911 call, which is under my video section. We'll see a little bit of his hearing. And we're going to go through a very detailed timeline of what we have so far. And I think there's a few pictures as well. If you can see by the thumbnail, I'll show you guys. This is them here. Hey, highly favored. Good to see you here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. That 911 call is ridiculous. Ugh. This case, it's giving very much Tepe murders, right? Which we also have been covering here, but it's husbands pew-pewing their wives in their home. Apparently, Ashley got shot while she was sleeping, or it happened during the night, and the kids were in the house. So it's very concerning. The amount of crime towards women and children lately, it feels like. So they were both heavily into the church as well. I believe they both worked there at some point. It's heartbreaking. Yeah, it is. Abby says she will be traveling to Ohio. Yeah, it is American Idol. Okay, let's get right to the timeline, just so we have all the facts, and then we'll get the police report. We'll listen to that 911 call as well. I do link sources and all of that in the descriptions, which should be caught up after today. Hi, Tippy. Good to see you. I don't know if I said hi. My bad. Okay, so let's see. Homicide timeline. Victim is Ashley Elizabeth Flynn. Defendant is Caleb Carl Flynn. Background and biographical timeline. May 13th, 1986, Caleb Carl Flynn was born. He was confirmed in official Miami County Municipal Court criminal complaint I didn't know there was a Miami County in Ohio, so I was confused when that first came out. So there apparently is a city called Miami, I think, in Ohio. Let me look it up. Is there, or did I read that wrong? Yeah, I think there is. But anyways, correct me if I'm wrong. February 24th, Ashley Elizabeth Flynn was born. 2006, Ashley graduated from 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗃 High School in Tip City, Ohio. She was raised in the Tip City community. Ashley attended Lee University in Cleveland, Tennessee. She graduated from Lee University in 2010. Caleb also graduated Lee University. This is when their relationship began during or shortly after this period. In 2013, she married Caleb. And yeah, that is when Caleb appeared on American Idol season 12. During his appearance, he did reference his wife, Ashley, and how much he loved her. 2014, Ashley becomes active in church ministry. Caleb served in the church ministry as a worship leader and pastor. So this case is like somewhat similar. Oh, 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗃𝗃. Okay, thank you. Hey, 𝗠𝗲𝗹𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗃, good to see you. Yes, another husband shoots his wife in the head. I'm very confused about that, but like why it's happened so much in Ohio. No offense, but anyways, okay, so Caleb is a worship leader and a pastor, and that gives very much John Paul Miller. If you are familiar with that case, we're getting into that as well, probably this week. We do have some trials coming up, so we're going to go pretty heavy on the true crime here in the next few weeks. But yeah, it reminds me of the 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗃𝗃 murders, and then also that case, the John Paul Miller and Micah Miller. Unknown dates. Ashley and Flynn had two daughters. Children both resided with both parents. Ashley was a teacher. She was a substitute teacher in Tip City School District, LifeWise Academy instructor, 7th grade volleyball coach. She was widely known in the community as an educator and as a mentor. Caleb was a worship pastor and church leader. He later transitioned into corporate sales leadership, and he worked as a vice president of sales. And remember, I said he was on American Idol as well. Approximately 2021 to 2026, okay, they resided in Tip City, Ohio. And here we go, the homicide. February 16th, 2026. Today is Saturday, February 21st. So a few days later, worship leaders and pastors are human. They can snap. Yes, very true. Hey, Anton, good to see you. Okay, so early morning hours, Ashley was inside the residence with her husband, Caleb Flynn, and their two daughters who were asleep in the bedrooms. There were two vehicles present in the garage, a 2024 Ford truck and a 2016 Chrysler. There was a handgun stored inside the center console of the Ford truck, per Caleb Flynn. 2:31 a.m., 911 call and dispatch. We will be listening to that 911 call shortly. Tip City Police dispatched to residents for a burglary in progress. Reporting party identified as Caleb. Caleb told dispatch that someone broke into his home. He reported that the garage door was open, and he also told dispatch that his wife had been shot in the head and was not responding. 2:40 a.m. command notification. Detective Sergeant Morgan was contacted regarding this homicide scene, and he responded along with Sergeant Rismiller. 2:40 a.m. to 2:45 a.m. Initial officer entry and discovery. Sergeant Rismiller arrived and cleared residents for threats. He located Ashley Flynn in the master bedroom on the northeast side of the house. She was lying in bed, gunshot wound observed to the head. Medics instructed not to enter to preserve forensic integrity. Immediately after crime scene, after entry, crime scene forensic observations. This is what happened. 2 shell casings located on the bedroom floor near foot of bed. The side garage door located on the north side of the home was open. Based on these observations, responding officer determined homicide likely occurred. 2:48 a.m. to 3:15 a.m., there was a formal crime scene walkthrough. Caleb Flynn provided written consent for officers to enter the home. The detectives observed a master bedroom. Ashley was lying in the bed. Gunshot wound to the head. 2 casings found near the foot of the bed. Like they said, the side garage door was open. Large refrigerator positioned directly in front of the garage door. Refrigerator placement would have required pushing to open the door. 3:15 a.m. to 3:30 a.m., vehicle and firearms storage observations. Garage inspection revealed the truck and that there was a console open, and that Caleb had previously told officers his handgun was stored in that location. 3:30 a.m., the children's conditions were verified. Officers determined 2 daughters remained asleep in the bedroom. Children had not awakened during the shooting, which is questionable. Children were physically unharmed. Very glad about that. Similar to the 𝗝𝗵𝗽 case, the children were unharmed. Hey, Tinks, good to see you. Yeah, it is. 3:30 a.m. to 4 a.m., forensic response initiated. Detective Morgan contacted the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation, requested forensic processing team, evidence and processing initiated. 4 a.m., children are removed from the residence. Victim's mother arrived at residence. Miami County victim witness present. Children removed safely from the residence. 4:28 a.m., Caleb was transported for police interview. He agreed to voluntarily speak with investigators. He was transported to Tip City Police Department at approximately 4:28 a.m. Now, the details of the forensic and crime scene findings. February 16th, 2026, confirmed forensic evidence. Ashley was shot in bed. 2 shell casings were recovered. Firearm identified as a 9mm handgun. The garage side door was open. Refrigerator positioned blocking the garage door. That right there is interesting. Handgun previously stored in the suspect's vehicle console. Children asleep and unharmed. The arrest timeline, February 19th. So 3 days later, Caleb Flynn is arrested. He's booked into Miami County Jail in Ohio. Charges are murder, 2 counts of felonious assault, 2 counts with tampering with evidence. We're going to be reading the criminal complaint, but these are some findings of it. February 20th, official criminal complaint filed in Miami court. It states that Caleb Flynn purposely caused Ashley's death. It occurred in the morning hours of February 16th, 2026. Weapon used was a 9mm handgun. Defendant had firearm under his control. February 20th, also arraignment hearing. Caleb Flynn formally charged, enter plea of not guilty. Bond set at $2 million. Preliminary hearing is scheduled. Case pending prosecution. So let's move on. That was just a timeline, so we kind of know what's going on. This is wild. Hi, Ruth Ann. Hi, Shay. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. Please hit that like button, guys. It really does help push, you know the deal. I don't have to tell you this, but I will remind you throughout the live because YouTube is big on that. So let's look at the arrest record real quick. We already kind of know what that consists of, but we'll just look at it and then we'll get into the criminal complaint. We have, oh, sorry, let me switch my screen really quick. Okay, so Caleb Carl Flynn in custody. This is him. Booking date February 19th, 2026 at 5:07 p.m. Like I said, murder, felonious assault, tampering with evidence, felonious assault, and then another tampering with evidence. So he's on he has a $2 million bond. They always look so dark in the mugshots, after the crime. It's very interesting. It's like the darkness comes out, and it's right there in their eyes. R.I.P. Ashley, this is terrible. Let's get into the criminal complaint. Let's see what that entails of. I have not read this, so we're reading it together. Criminal complaint, Miami. Okay, Caleb Carl Flynn. Wait. I need to check the date on this. Sorry. What? It says complaint by individual. A peace officer. Okay. Detective Morgan. Caleb Flynn purposely caused the death of another or unlawful termination of another's pregnancy. She was pregnant? I didn't know that. Wait, what? No way. Am I I don't know. I didn't hear this. She was pregnant? No way. That was not on my research on my notes. That basically says that, right? Purposely cause the death of another or unlawful termination of pregnancy. Oh my goodness. No way. I don't know if that's true. I mean, it's in the paperwork. Um, let's continue reading this. Caleb Flynn murdered his wife, okay, in the morning of February 16th. To the affiant finds and specifies that the offender had a firearm, okay, under, okay, 9mm handgun. Knowingly cause or attempt to cause physical harm to another unborn, harm to another or another's unborn by means of deadly weapon or dangerous ordinance. That is crazy. It states that Caleb Flynn, okay, knowing that an official proceeding or investigation in progress, oh, basically he was trying to lead them in the wrong direction, or use of any record document, purpose to mislead a public official. Caleb murdered his wife in the morning, and officers were led astray by the staging of the crime scene. Yo, tampering with evidence. Yeah, with a firearm, officers were led astray. Yeah, again. So, oh wow, tampering with evidence, felonious assault, murder. Um, shook. We're shook. Yeah, we are. Okay, let's get to the police report. This was a criminal, yeah, the criminal complaint. Now we have the case report. Incident, and it's just one page. Why doesn't it say that anywhere in the like the I don't even think I heard that online crime that she was pregnant. We're gonna have to look into that after we read this. Okay, here we go. This is just a one pager. February 20th. Hold please. Just not a one pager. Let me re-download the document. How sad. Okay, before I read that report, I do want to say allegedly, he was cheating. So I guess I can read that to you guys while this document re-downloads. So I guess that's a motive. Hold please, wrong screen. Allegedly, he was having an affair with a girl from the church. Now, I don't know if this is true, but let's read what it says on this article. Was Caleb Flynn having an affair with Aaliyah? Social media points to alleged leaked documents showing that leading up to wife Ashley Flynn's murder, there was heavy communication and text taking place between the former American Idol contestant and this mystery woman. I don't know. It says unconfirmed reports are rampant on social media that the Ohio father of two may have shot his wife. Well, we know that as an ongoing result of an extramarital affair he was alleged to have been having with within the family's church. Arrested, okay, stating that a home invasion led. Following his arrest, former American Idol contestant and music pastor was charged with 1 count of homicide, 2 of felonious assault, $2 million bond. We already know that. Was the dad having an extramarital affair? A text that the shooter is alleged to have sent in the hours prior at 2:30 a.m. So it is alleged that he sent a text that said, quote unquote, it's almost done. But there was also, I guess, some allegedly, there was a text also that Ashley sent to a friend at some point, and it said something along the lines of, I can't anymore. So it sounds like there was some heavy stuff going on in that marriage. But that is alleged. I don't, unless I see it in the police report that there was those text messages or we see them, or I think his next hearing is next week. I believe the 26th. 1 second. I'm pulling up the 911 call so we can listen to that real quick. Oh, here, let's show, the 911 call. I do have this call on my videos section for just the audio.
Miami County 911.
Oh, somebody broke into my home. Somebody broke into my home and shot my wife.
Are they still in there?
I don't know.
Okay, what's the address?
City, Ohio. Please hurry. Please hurry.
What are you seeing?
My wife she's got 2 shots to her head. There's blood everywhere. Oh my God. Sir, please.
Ma'am, I need you to take a deep breath, okay? Do you still see anybody in the house?
No, the door to the garage was wide open. Please hurry, please. Oh my God. My daughters are here. My daughters are here.
Where's she at?
She's in the bed.
Are you with her?
Yeah, I am in the room. I'm looking at her. Yes, please.
Okay, do you guys have the door locked?
We have the doors to the garage locked, but into the house, yes. Please. Oh my God.
Where is that room at in the house? My partner's getting them dispatched, okay? But I need you to answer my questions so I can get you help as fast as I can, okay?
What question?
Where are you guys at in the house?
I'm in the bedroom with her right now.
Okay.
My daughters are in their room.
So you are not with the children?
I was with the children when it happened.
Okay, but you're not with them now?
No, they're in their room. They're not even awake. Oh my God. Sir, please.
They are heading that way, okay? I need you to take a deep breath for me. Are you hearing anything?
No, I rubbed her leg and said her name. She's not answering.
Okay. Your daughter's not answering you?
I'm sorry. No. Hold on. I'm putting on her shirt. What'd you say?
Your daughter's not answering you?
No, they're across the room.
Okay.
In their room.
Okay. Are you hearing any kind of noise inside the house?
No, her face is white as a ghost. Please hurry.
Okay, whose face?
My wife's face.
Your wife's face?
The one, yes, the one who was shot.
She was what?
Shot, I said.
Okay, where was she shot at?
In the head. I hope there's blood everywhere.
Okay, is she breathing?
I don't know. I don't think so. Ashley, baby, please. Oh my God, no, she's not.
Okay, she's not responding to you?
No. Oh my God.
Okay, do you see anybody in the house now?
It's pitch black and the doors are locked. The door leading to the garage door was wide open when I ran in there.
Okay, do you see any kind of vehicles?
No. Wait, no, the door, there's a side door in our garage door that's open.
Trust for me, okay, they're getting to you as quick as they can. Is that door still open?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
What do I do?
Is she breathing at all?
I don't think so. There's 2 shots to her head.
Okay. If you are comfortable, I want you to go and find a cloth, and I want you to put a cloth on that gunshot wound, okay?
Like a towel?
Yes, like a towel, but do not apply direct pressure to it. Just put it on that blood wound, okay?
Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
I need you to just take a deep breath for me, okay?
Okay.
Just get that cloth, and I want you to put it on that wound, but don't apply direct pressure to it, okay? They're coming to you as quick as they can, okay?
I just laid it on her head.
Okay. Where are the juveniles? Are they okay? Have you checked on them?
I haven't checked on them.
Okay. Can you go check on the juveniles for me?
The police is here.
Okay. Can you go check on the juveniles for me?
Wait, the cops just pulled over. They just left.
Okay. I need you to go check on the juveniles for me, okay?
They're still sleeping.
Okay, you still see them breathing? You don't see any wounds on them?
No. The cops just pulled away. Sir. The cop is here.
Okay, I want you to... Okay, open the door for him so he can get into her, okay?
Okay, he's coming to me. Sir, please, what? I don't know. The door to the garage door was wide open. I'm her husband. No, I don't think so. Yes. Somebody put a cloth over her head.
Okay, ma'am, do you still have me on the phone here?
Wide open. And I went here, and then there's a door all the way to the right. That one's open. Behind it. My daughters are in the bedroom over there. They're still asleep. Sure. You check the 911. Yes. No, every door. Oh my God. I'm texting me once about. Okay. I can't look at it.
Okay, so I just pulled up the original document. First of all, what I have to say about that call is I don't know why the dispatcher thought it was a female. Maybe the dispatcher, thought it sounded like a female. That was horrible acting, in my opinion. So I'm not impressed. Not impressed at all. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Mary. Good to see you. Let me catch up on the comments. I was a little behind, but I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. This is crazy. You guys, okay, so the court document that I have, I re-downloaded it because it does say purposely cause the death of another or the unlawful termination of another's pregnancy. I think Ashley was pregnant. She could have been a few weeks or something, but I think she was pregnant. If she was pregnant and he was having an affair and cheating, it's giving very much Chris Watts vibes as well. We have like a little bit of Chris Watts here, the 𝗝𝗵𝗵𝗽, Michael McKee. This is crazy. I feel like the doers really pull off the traumatized 911. How did he know it was twice? And how did the kids not wake up if she was shot, right? Maybe they wouldn't. I don't know, but that's pretty loud and traumatic. First thing he should have done after calling 911 was check on the kids. The person sounded like a woman to me. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for being here. This is a man on the phone with 911. Yeah. Oh, you guys said does sound like a female. His cry. I forgot I've been to Ohio. If I was there, I'd be like, shut up. He sounds so guilty. I know. That's, I think, how they knew that he was lying. The bad acting didn't help. At the beginning of the call, the dispatcher says, ma'am. Yeah, she does. It's getting scary out here. Yeah. Maybe he used a pillow or a silencer. I know we weren't surprised about that in the Michael McKee case, right? He used a silencer as well. Oh, thank you, Abuelita. It's good to see you. Appreciate you. Okay, let me pull up this document because at first I was tripping because I'm like, was she pregnant? But I'm pretty sure she was. Wow, that's just crazy. I wonder if she said I'm pregnant and he was like, I'm leaving you. And she was like, no. I mean, I don't know. We're just theorizing here. Let me read this, the last page of the police report, and then we'll watch a 2-minute clip of him in his court hearing that just happened. And then I do want to watch a little bit of the law and crime segment they just dropped. There's not too much of the documents out yet. This is all that's out right now. Am I sharing my screen? No. Okay, good. Good thing I checked. Okay, so February 16th, it says, on Monday, February 16th at approximately 02:40 hours, I was contacted by Captain Smith regarding a homicide scene. Okay, at this time, okay, night shift, there was a burglary in progress. Sergeant Rismiller stated that the reporting party informed dispatch that someone had broken into their home. He advised the reporting party, identified as Caleb Flynn, told dispatch he did not know if the suspect was still at the residence. Caleb also reported to dispatch that the garage door was open and his wife was shot in the head and was not responding. Sergeant Rismiller informed me once he arrived on scene, he cleared the residence and located the female identified as Ashley in bed with a gunshot wound to the head. Sergeant Rismiller advised to have one medic enter the home to aid the victim and not contaminate the crime scene. He also informed me as he entered the home, he observed the side door to the garage still open. Sergeant Rismiller then went to the master bedroom on the northeast side of the home and informed me he observed a female later identified as Ashley in her bed, and it appeared she did have a gunshot wound to the head. He informed me he believed this was a homicide due to the observation of the 2 gun shell casings on the floor in the bedroom near the foot of the bed. After responding to the scene, I spoke with the reporting party, Caleb Flynn, to see if we had the permission to enter his home to observe the crime scene. Caleb signed a consent form to allow myself and other police department to enter the home. At this time, Detective Klein and myself entered the home and did a walkthrough of the master bedroom where I observed 2 gunshell casings near the foot of the bed. We also observed the female later identified as Ashley laying in the bed with what appeared to be a gunshot wound to the head. As we exited this master bedroom, we walked to the garage where we observed a side door to the garage on the north side of the home that was open. As we were looking at the door, we noticed the door had a large refrigerator in front of it that would have had to be pushed to open the door. That part confuses me. So, like, he was what, blocking the door for what? To make it look like he was blocking the people who were breaking in? Or I don't understand the refrigerator thing. Well, in the garage, we observed 2 vehicles. Okay, we got that. As doing a walkthrough of this area, I was informed that another officer observed the center console of the truck open as he was clearing the house, and that it was a location that Caleb told him that was where the firearm was. I discovered that the 2 children in the home had not woke up and were still in the bedroom throughout this incident. They didn't wake up at all. I didn't say if she was asleep or not. It just says she was laying in bed. I wonder if she was asleep or they were, like, in bed arguing or something. I don't think he thought to check on the kids because he already knew they were good since he was really there. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what kinda gave it away too. Like, the cops are like, Is it true he used chloroform on the kids? I haven't heard that. Is that word on the street as well that you heard, allegedly? I don't I don't know about that, but it is alleged he was having an affair. So, I'm sure hopefully we'll get more court documents. Um, yeah, it says he was having an affair with a younger woman and she found out and threatened divorce. Uh-oh. Let me pull up this article. Oh, let me finish reading this first. Okay, the children had not woke up. After Detective Klein and I walked the scene, I contacted 𝗶𝗽i to request evidence processing. At this time, I met with Caleb, made arrangements, and the mother to remove the juveniles. Okay. Miami County victim witness was at the scene during the crime. After the children were removed, I spoke with Caleb to see if he is willing to come to the police department to speak with me voluntarily, and he informed me he would. Okay, that's basically it there. Let me pull up this document that about sorry. The alleged affair he was having. Oh, this doesn't say anything about that. I bet that's what happened. I bet she found out about it. Let me pull this up. Let's watch a little bit of this while I get that the article pulled up. This is a 2-minute clip of him just went to court. He's creepy looking here.
Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge 𝗠𝗲𝗹𝗆𝗆 presiding. You may be seated.
All right, this is case 26 CRA 285, Caleb C. Flynn. Mr. Flynn, you have several charges here. Count 1 is a murder charge, is a count felony of the first degree. Count 2 is 2 and 3 are both felonious assault charges, second degree felonies. Count 4 is tampering with evidence, a third degree felony. And that's count 4. Count 5 is tampering with evidence, a third degree felony. Mr. Falker?
Your Honor, Mr. Flynn would tender pleas of not guilty, but that's this matter to be scheduled for a preliminary hearing. Mr. Flynn is residing in Tip City. He doesn't own a commercial flooring company. He is not on probation for community control. He has no other charges pending against him, and has no criminal history. We would ask the court to establish reasonable bonds.
Mr. Flynn, we're going to set your case for a preliminary hearing for next week on February 26th at 1 p.m. You do have the right to have an attorney to represent you. If you cannot afford one, you can apply to the public defender's office and they'll determine if you're eligible for a court-appointed attorney. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the court with regards to a bond in this case?
I'm so sorry you cut out there.
Is there anything you'd like to tell the court with respect to bond in this case?
I don't really understand that. So
Okay,
no, sir.
so the court has to establish a bond, sir, to ensure your appearance, okay? So the court will establish a bond and you have the right to tell me, hey, I'm not a flight risk, I am a flight risk, or anything of that nature. Is there anything you would want to tell me about that?
Sir, I just want to take care of my daughters. I'm not at risk. I'm
Not a risk.
I understand. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, the court is going to order a $2 million blanket bond in this case,
The judge is like, I understand. Okay, $2 million
covering
bond.
all of your charges. Should you post bond in this case, the court will order that you be on pretrial services electronically monitored house arrest. Furthermore, the court will order that you will have no contact whatsoever, directly or indirectly through a third party with. You are not permitted to speak to them in any way, shape, or form. That includes electronic communications. You are not allowed to communicate through family members whatsoever. You understand all of that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. We're adjourned. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, as soon as the interrogation is out and we can get it, definitely we'll be covering it. Okay, so yeah, it turns out she was pregnant. I just read it in a different article. Ashley was pregnant. The unborn baby was obviously killed as well. I'm pulling up this article that I want to read. A domestic dispute. He staged the scene. Yeah, we know that. When it first happened and everybody thought that there was a burglary, he was getting a lot of support. He was getting money for, I think it was like a GoFundMe. Yeah, apparently it was with a girl from church, like I said. Uh-oh. That's wild. I guess it's someone that's like 10 years younger than him, allegedly. A 23-year-old. And I believe they're saying that who he was having an affair with too might have been pregnant. So they were both possibly pregnant. It's a very new case, you guys. He just had a hearing yesterday, so that could be incorrect, but someone is saying that they were both pregnant. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Was it his daughters he can't have contact with? Yes. Yes, he cannot have contact with his daughters at all. Yeah, it was from yesterday, the hearing. Ooh, not good. I'm sure there's text, you know? It's like the 𝗝ecie case again. It's literally like that. Except he wasn't having an affair, but he was stalking them, and then he went and shot both of them, and this girl gets shot too. Ashley. Okay, let's play this. I want to see what Law and Crime has to say about it. We'll just watch a little bit.
mom, coach, and wife shot dead in the middle of the night. Police initially said that she was the victim of an apparent burglary that turned violent. Or was she? The man so many people swore would never do something like this is now under arrest and charged with her murder.
Sir, I just want to take care of my daughters. I'm not at risk.
I understand.
Her husband. We're on the case presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. When I tell you, when this news broke, my jaw dropped. Not only is Ashley Flynn's husband, a former pastor and worship leader and American Idol contestant, charged with her murder, he's accused of going to great lengths to cover it up. I just got the 911 call that was made around 2:30 in the morning from the home of Ashley Flynn. It's her husband on the phone in a panic. Let's start from the beginning.
Oh my God, somebody broke into my home. Somebody broke in my home and shot my wife.
Are they still in there?
I don't know.
Okay, what's the address?
932 Cunningham Court, Kid City, Ohio. Please hurry. Please hurry.
Okay.
That is Caleb Flynn, who claims a burglar came in and shot his wife. He gets specific about it.
What are you seeing?
My wife she got 2 shots to her head. There's blood everywhere. Oh my God. Sir, please.
Ma'am, I need you to take a deep breath, okay? Do you still see anybody in the house?
No, the door to the garage was wide open.
I was just reading a post on an article, and someone said this happened 20 minutes from me. We all called it. We've seen this million a movie times. It always ends the same. He cheated. His wife contacted a divorce attorney and then ends up dead. Wow. How sad.
Please hurry, please. Oh my
She's
God.
pregnant.
Oh my God. My daughters are here. My daughters are here.
Where's she at?
She's in the bed.
Are you with her?
I am in the room. I'm looking at her. Yes, please.
Okay. Do you guys have the door locked?
We have the doors to the garage locked, but into the house. Yes, please. Oh my God.
Where's that room at in the house? My partner's getting them dispatched, okay? But I need you to answer my questions so I can get you help as fast as I can, okay?
What question?
Where are you guys at in the house?
I'm in the bedroom with her right now.
Okay.
My daughters are in their room.
So you are not with the children?
I was with the children when it happened.
Okay, but you're not with them now?
No, they're in their room. They're not even awake. Oh my God.
So there you see, there's a little confusion on the line.
I agree with you, Evie. Like, why not just get very JP Miller? It's giving very JP Miller, Chris Watts / Michael McKee. I don't get why not just leave either. I mean,
About where the children are in the home and where he is in the house. And he says that the children are still asleep, even though their mom had been shot by someone he says came into the home and then escaped. It really stands out to me that he is not running into their room to go check on them. And he just says they're still asleep. Here's what he said about where Ashley is. He says she's dead in the bed.
Are you hearing anything?
No, I've rubbed her leg and said her name. She's not answering.
Okay. Your daughter's not answering you?
I'm sorry. No. Hold on. I'm putting on my shirt. What'd you say?
Your daughter's not answering you?
No, they're across the room.
Okay.
In their room.
Okay. Are you hearing any kind of noise inside the house?
No, her face is, her face is white as good ghost. Please.
Okay. Whose face?
My wife's face.
Your wife's face?
The one who was shot.
She was what?
okay, so News 75 today says prosecutors allege Ashley Flynn's marriage was secretly damaged when she discovered the affair. Friends say there were heated arguments the final week, and a draft of a property division agreement has been revealed. when she discovered his secret extramarital affair in the weeks leading up to her death. Friends reveal that Ashley described intense, heated arguments between the couples in the final weeks, culminating into emotional confrontations. A leaked draft of property division agreement has surfaced, but Ashley was preparing for divorce amid the betrayal. Well, allegedly. Witness statements paint a picture of domestic strife. A preliminary is, next week, the 26th. I was right. Staged a crime scene. The affair allegation supported by recovered text message, deleted messages, heavy communications with another woman. I need to see those. Prosecutors allege that Ashley Flynn's discovery of her husband's affair was a catalyst. Leaked portions of search warrant, digital forensics, which we don't have yet. He allegedly sent a text on the 17th at 12:42 a.m. that said it's almost done. Premeditation. The affair reportedly dated back months with deleted messages recovered from a digital trash bin, confirming emotional and possible physical involvement. Friends of Ashley, speaking anonymously to media, described her as devastated upon learning of the infidelity. She confided in us about the changes of her marriage. There were heated arguments the neighbors could hear, which aligns with the neighbor's earlier statement claiming to have overheard a very loud argument. The most recent leak, a draft property division agreement, suggests Ashley was actively planning to end their marriage. The document, reportedly found on her devices, outlines a division of assets, including their home, vehicle, savings account, custody considerations. While not finalized in court, it indicates discussions of separation, with Ashley seeking primary custody and spousal support, given her role as a primary caregiver. Prosecutors argue this draft, combined with the affair discovery, escalated conflicts, providing motive for the murder. No divorce proceedings were initiated. Caleb's attorney is Michael Mulligan. However, the tampering charges may relate to the attempts to delete or conceal messages. This is wild. Forensics quickly knew that he was lying. Oh, no shit. Wow. He was a music pastor at Christian Life Church. Caleb led worship, blending faith and family. The affair, if proven, undermines this image. The unidentified woman is going to be subpoenaed. Oh, Chet. Ashley was a pillar of faith in the community. R.I.P. Ashley. This sucks, man. I need to see the draft agreement. That would be interesting. So that's reported by News 75. Take it with a grain of salt. It was posted yesterday. News 75 today. So we don't know. We haven't seen that really in the police documents, but I'm sure it's a matter of time. Probably on the 26th, we'll get a lot of information. Wow. And she was pregnant. When people do their most to hold up their pure and perfect lifestyles, I'll be the type to grab the umbrella. So did his mistress know? I think so. I think they both knew of each other. So sad that I know, they lost both of their parents. Their mom is unalived and their dad's going to prison, just like the McKees. The 911 person was confused, yeah. The au pair Watts, this guy, Michael McKee, and him are going to be besties. I wonder if they'll end up like in the same prison. They're both from Ohio. Well, he won't be going to heaven, so he might need, yeah, when people, okay, let's finish watching this.
Shot, I said.
Okay, where was she shot at?
In the head, in the head. I hope there's blood everywhere.
Okay, is she breathing?
I don't know. I don't think so. Ashley, baby, please. Oh my God, she's not.
Okay, she's not responding to you?
No.
Police believe what you're hearing in this recording is allegedly an act, that this is the person who shot and killed his wife. That is what he is being accused of. It is interesting that he knows the specific amount of shots that hit his wife. And also notice how he doesn't directly go in to check on the kids. Then at the end of this part of the recording, police arrive.
What do I do?
Is she breathing at all?
I don't think so. There's 2 shots to
Okay.
her head.
Okay. If you are comfortable, I want you to go and find a cloth, and I want you to put a cloth on that gunshot wound, okay?
That seems odd that they would want them to even get close to them. What's the point of the cloth? Just cover her? Weird.
Yes, like a towel, but do not apply direct pressure to it. Just put it on that blood wound, okay?
Okay. Oh my God. Oh my, okay.
I need you to just take a deep breath for me, okay?
Okay.
Just get that cloth, and I want you to put it on that wound, but don't apply direct pressure to it, okay? They're coming to you as quick as they can, okay?
I just laid it on her head.
Okay. Where are the juveniles? Are they okay? Have you checked on them?
I haven't checked.
Yeah, the Hindustan Times says he was having an affair with a 20-year-old who's also pregnant. And if she knew, she should get charged too. The woman he was having an affair with, because apparently he texted her and said it's almost done. What's almost done?
Okay. Can you go check on the juveniles for me?
The police is here.
Okay. Can you go check on the juveniles for me?
Wait, the cops just pulled. They just left.
Okay. I need you to go check on the juveniles for me, okay?
They're still sleeping.
Okay, you still see them breathing? You don't see any wounds on them?
No. The cops just pulled them. Sir. The cop is here.
Okay, I want you to... Okay, open the door for him so he can get into her, okay?
Okay, he's coming to me. Sir! Please, sir! What? I don't know. The door to the garage door was wide open. I'm her husband. No, I don't think so.
Any murder case is shocking, but it always stands out to me when you look into someone's background and it appears they have never really been in trouble with the law before. And that appears with Truth Finder now. Life to someone who appeared to be a loving husband, a person who was once a worship leader at a local church, and a murder in a town like Tip City, a small town. Everybody knows everybody. It just is something that doesn't often happen, especially to someone who seemed so beloved by.
I bet they'll be able to tell or know like how long she had been like did he call right away when he shot her? One of you said maybe the new girl told him to. No bueno here.
Her community. And she knew this community because she grew up there in this tiny town north of Dayton.
You would think she'd be
Ashley's
arrested.
obituary said that she was, quote, a shining light of joy to all who crossed her path, effortlessly encouraging others along the way. Let's be clear. Those are not just some nice words that someone wrote in a memorial. It appears to be exactly who Ashley was, the way that she lived, a way where she always put others first. She was a substitute teacher in the public school system. She was also a 7th grade volleyball coach. And on top of that, she was an active volunteer at her church. And that's why police initially said that it appeared that Ashley was the victim of an alleged burglary that went wrong, that turned violent, that something happened in this home and this person that broke in to take something out of their house had a gun and shot Ashley. Part of the evidence that investigators pointed to were the signs of forced entry into the Flynn's home, but they haven't been specific of what that entry looks like. You heard in the 911 call that the garage door was open. In the words of the Tip City police chief on Monday, as everyone was coming to grips with what had happened, this was, quote, a burglary gone wrong. Police rushed to the scene. They actually put up drones. They enlisted the help of canines to try and track down this person who
Burglary gone wrong. We might do a 𝗠𝗲𝗹𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆 live tonight, hangout live. But anyways, another burglary gone wrong.
came into the house, allegedly killed Ashley, and then fled. But there was no sight of a bad guy, no scent picked up by the dogs. Now, let's talk about this marriage, because Ashley and Caleb appeared to be a loving couple. It's cliche, but they were the perfect couple. In fact, look at Ashley's Facebook picture, the two of them on the water. There are several pictures of them as this happy family raising their daughters in the town where Ashley grew up. Caleb, he appeared to be a man of faith. He was once a worship leader and also a musician at the church where Ashley was also once on staff. He and Ashley are graduates of Lee University in Tennessee, which is a private Christian college. It appears that's where they met. Now, Caleb also is apparently quite the musician. In fact, in 2013, he auditioned on American Idol. And I bring that up not just because it's shocking that someone who was featured on the show would be accused of this, but according to the Dayton Daily News, on the episode where he tries out, and they did a little part of the episode where they interviewed him, he is quoted as saying, quote, "I love my wife more than anything. She is very, very pretty. I love her." But now, Caleb Flynn, the same man on American Idol who talked about how much he loved his wife, is accused of her murder. It is so hard to make sense of it, even though we have seen cases, unfortunately, where family violence like this takes place. Now, I just got my hands on the court filings for this case this morning. Here's the criminal complaint.
We just read that.
We'll talk a little bit more about what that tells us here in just a moment. But following Ashley's murder,
Yeah, she's pregnant.
the other shocking part of this is just
Wow.
how much the community seemed to rally around her family and specifically Caleb. A GoFundMe was launched with this picture showing the entire family, including Caleb. And the caption included, quote, "Please pray for her husband and 2 daughters." The focus, as far as the community was concerned, it didn't appear to be on Caleb. It was on finding this person who he said broke into the home and killed his wife. But then on Wednesday, the local chief, the same person who said that this had appeared to be a burglary gone wrong, called in some help from the FBI. And that appears to be when a lot of things changed. So this chief releases a statement, and it caught our attention because they hadn't released a lot of information, but he called Ashley's murder targeted. And he also said he did not believe that the public was in danger. It's always interesting when law enforcement uses language like that, because if a man broke into the Flynn home and shot and killed Ashley Flynn and then fled and was still at large, why would the public not be in danger? Unless no one broke in at all. Police are not releasing a lot of information still, but it is unclear where the murder weapon was and what the forced entry into the house looked like. Many wondered why Ashley was the one who confronted the person Caleb told authorities had entered the house. Where was he when all of this went down? Why was she the one who confronted this alleged burglar? Now, Thursday night, Caleb Flynn was booked into the county jail just after 5 o'clock local time, and he is facing 1 count of homicide, 2 counts of felonious assault, and 2 counts of tampering with evidence. So here's the criminal complaint, and it alleges that Caleb shot Ashley with a 9mm handgun. Again, it's unclear whether law enforcement have the murder weapon or there were shell cases where they were able to determine that. The alleged murder happened in the early morning hours of Monday, but it is unclear specifically when and how soon after the alleged.
You know, it's really wild if what we were reading before earlier, like she had already been looking into divorce and stuff. Like, what was the point then of killing her? Like, she was already working on it. She already knew about it. Like, she was going to like let you go so you could be with whatever he was doing, if that's the case. I'm assuming they got her phone. I'm assuming they did some kind of, you know, internal investigation and they have probably everything.
Murder. Did Caleb call 911? What did he do in that amount of time? Because we know it's being alleged that he tried to cover up the crime scene. Now,
There's two kids that were in the house allegedly sleeping when it happened, but she's pregnant. I bet she was like a few weeks. Probably didn't want to have to pay. That seems so crazy to me. Like, you would rather go to prison than pay.
Felonious assault charges appear to be for the amount of bullets fired. There is an autopsy of Ashley that is still pending, and the criminal complaint says, in plain letters, that Caleb tried to lead officers astray by staging the crime scene. Flynn made his first court appearance in Ohio Friday morning.
Mr. Flynn, you have several charges here. Count 1 is a murder charge, is a felony of the first degree. Count 2 is 2 and 3 are both felonious assault charges, second degree felonies. Count 4 is tampering with evidence, a third degree felony, and that's count 4. Count 5 is tampering with evidence, a third degree felony. Mr. Volker?
Your Honor, Mr. Flynn Whittaker pleads not guilty and would ask for this matter to be scheduled for a preliminary hearing. Mr. Flynn is residing in Tent City. He doesn't own a commercial flooring company. He is not a British community control. He has no other charges pending against him and has no criminal history. He would ask the court to establish reasonable bonds.
Mr. Flynn, we're going to set your case for a preliminary hearing for next week on February 26th at 1 p.m. You do have the right to have an attorney to represent you. If you cannot afford one, you can apply to the public defender's office and they'll determine if you're eligible for a court-appointed attorney. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the court with regards to a bond in this case?
I'm so sorry you cut out there.
Is there anything you'd like to tell the court with respect to bond in this case?
I don't really understand that, so no,
okay.
sir.
So the court has to establish a bond, sir, to ensure your appearance, okay? So the court will establish a bond and you have the right to tell me, hey, I'm not a flight risk, I am a flight risk, or anything of that nature. Is there anything you would want to tell me about that?
Sir, I just want to take care of my daughters. I'm not at risk.
I understand. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, the court is going to order.
If you really want to take care of your daughters, you wouldn't have done that to them.
A $2 million blanket
Obviously.
bond in this case, covering all of your charges. Should you post bond in this case, the court will order that you be on pretrial services electronically monitored house arrest. Furthermore, the court will order that you will have no contact whatsoever, directly or indirectly through a third party, with
His daughters.
You are not permitted to speak to them in any way, shape, or form. That includes electronic communications. You are not allowed to communicate.
I wonder what was really going on behind the scenes. You know, we might see that if it goes to trial or whatever in documents, but obviously he cheated. Doesn't make it right, but obviously he cheated. Obviously there was stuff going on. There's layers here, you know?
Through family members whatsoever. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. We're adjourned. Thank you, sir.
He pleaded not guilty to the charges. His bond was set at $2 million, and he will be on electronic monitoring and house arrest if he's able to post bond. And you saw the emotion there when he's told he will not be allowed to have contact with his children. Now, the celebration of Caleb's wife, his alleged victim, Ashley Flynn, is scheduled for Sunday afternoon. It's at the same church where they used to both be on staff. And now it's a place where a community is coming together. Many who, by the way, stood by Caleb when accusations from the outside started coming in, when you saw people who cover true crime cases and say, well, I've seen this story before.
Um, the wife was allegedly pregnant, Stargaze, and it is alleged that maybe the lover was as well. That's not for sure yet. I didn't see that in the court documents. That's what a news article said. But Ashley was definitely said on the paperwork that she was pregnant.
Before, because it had to have been the husband. But there were so many people in Tip City, Ohio that said that would not be the case here. But how could anybody suspect a loving husband, a loving father, a man of faith to eventually be accused of what Caleb is now being accused of? Sadly, in this case, what happened is what we have seen in a lot of family violence cases where a husband or a significant other is accused of taking the life of the person they appeared to be closest to and loved the most. As law enforcement continues to piece their case together, there are a lot of rumors online, but we don't officially know yet what the motive is, why this dad, this husband, would allegedly kill his wife in the middle of the night and then
I'm assuming he's meaning the affair rumors.
Stage it all as a break-in turned violent. Joining us now once again to talk about this case is
I don't want to play the rest of that. You guys can go and watch it on Law and Crime. He has a guest on talking about it. I just wanted to get the main details of it. If I never leave you, you are too wonderful. I've missed you, meow. Cat Randall. Thought you left me. Allegedly, her name is Aaliyah. And they met at the same church that he attended with his wife. Allegedly. Don't come for me if it's not true. The woman who, he allegedly was having an affair with, he texted, "It's almost done." They're saying, Aaliyah is her name. People are going in on them online. Oh. And it looks like the church removed Aaliyah from their bio. Or maybe his, I don't know. Something was removed from the church website. Oh, there's a video of them, I think, somewhere. Apparently, he did like a duet with her. Leaked court docs reveal text reported on. Yeah, it's just the one that said her message before her death. Ashley reportedly allegedly confided in a friend with a heavy text, "I can't anymore." There was heavy communication between another woman and Caleb. So I guess that is where the tampering with evidence, well, I guess that could come too from like maybe staging the scene. He could have, when he said it's almost done, he could have meant the schmurder, or I guess like the relationship. Like it's almost done, you know? I guess it's questionable. We need to see what's in the indictment or what. A fair partner if he knew he was married, yeah. He had a lot of people in the community fooled, allegedly. I can't with these men who would rather kill their wives than just file for a dang divorce or let it happen. Like, really? Just like, okay, get it over with. Like, geez, I don't get it. Oh, there's a picture of the lady friend, but I ain't gonna post it. She's a team leader, the Christian Life Center. I won't post a picture until it's actually, why isn't the girlfriend in custody too, though? That's a very good question. Sounds like the mistress was involved, but I don't know. I don't know. That's all alleged. That's all the information. New here, enjoying the content. Hey, my mind likes true crime. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Shout out to all the new subs and viewers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We need more. Hey, Rudy. Well, it's next week. He has another hearing, so we'll definitely be there doing updates and stuff. So I just wanted to introduce the case, start it on my channel. We got those documents. I'll definitely keep you guys posted on it if there's anything ever that, comes up until the 26th. What day is that? Is that next Friday? Next Thursday. Next week on Thursday. R.I.P. Ashley and her baby, her unborn baby. So sad. Please tap that like button on the way out. This was a shorter stream, but we have 𝗠𝗲𝗹𝗆𝗆𝗍 coming up next. We have Epstein as well, and we have Kenzie. We have a day lined up of true crime. So definitely turn on your notifications. Please give this stream a like on your way out. I will see you guys shortly. We have another live right after this. We are doing a live on 𝗠𝗲𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆 for being here. Shout out to all the replay viewers and members and you guys who participated here. I appreciate it. And I will catch you on the next live. RIP to Ashley. It'll be an interesting case. Just like the 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃s, I wonder, you know, what we'll see if he goes to trial. Thank you, highly favored. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we do a lot of true crime here all day long usually. So welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Definitely. Hey, Ruth Ann, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yes, we have Lindsay Clancy up next. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next one soon. Bye.